Welcome back to Whitt Acres. We have a goat hut now, but there's some finishing touches that I want to get done before we actually bring the goats in. I have already gotten started picking away at the different jobs that need to be done. So the goat structure doesn't actually have any posts pounded into the ground. So what we need to do is pound some steel pipe next to each leg and then screw through the steel pipe and attach the structure to the ground. So as you can see next to the leg, I pounded a post into the ground. This is a nice 1/4-inch steel pipe, and it's probably 5 feet long, and this one's only sticking out about 18 inches. So it has a good 3 feet into the ground past the frost line, and I did that for all 3 center posts. And then the back center post as well. They all have pipe pounded into the ground next to the leg, and then they're fastened in. I only fastened them in right now with some 4-inch number 8 screws, but we're gonna get those switched out to lags. Hey puppy. For the front posts, they're a lot bigger and we used some bigger pipe. This one is good 4 feet into the ground. I pounded in with a sledgehammer and attached, but that took a lot of effort to get that pounded into the ground. So for the other 2 front legs, I wanted to use the backhoe to try and press the posts into the ground, just like we did all the fence posts. So pushing in the front 2 support posts with the backhoe did not go as planned. We wanted to try that because pounding them in with the sledgehammer is a lot of work. And these posts were a little bit bigger, so we tried it with the backhoe, but the backhoe didn't have enough room or control to be able to push in the post. So we got the post pounded in with the sledgehammer anyway, but not before the backhoe destroyed my front rafter. So lately I've been fairly stressed trying to get ready for all the animals and taking care of the animals I have and getting ready for all the gardens this year, as well as videoing everything and editing it. So whenever something like this happens and puts me back hours of work and actually wood that I didn't expect to use, because as you've seen during the whole building process here, I used every piece of wood I possibly could. Out of everything that I've cut here, I have a very little pile of scrap wood. I used it all. So to replace this board, I'm going to have to take off the metal angle that I drilled out and made to support this board. I'm going to have to detach it from the roof, detach both fascia boards from all the roof and metal, as well as find another board to replace that and then put it all back together. As well as I had this board picked out for months to be the front rafter board, the way it looked and the age of it. And now it's completely destroyed and I have to put a newer board in there to replace it. So it also changes the whole look of the front structure. So I really can't even get into that front rafter now, but that's enough complaining. I'm going to get started on attaching all these steel pipe to the legs, so if we get any wind, my structure's nice and secure. I also have a few things in here I want to get mounted to make the stall operable. I also want to get a gutter mounted on the back of this building so I can collect the rainwater that it dumps off. So I have a board that I need to mount up as a header. It's not quite long enough, so I have to find a scrap piece to fit in there. And my building is 17 feet, and the gutter that I have left over from scrap is 16 feet. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of jimmying there to make that work and get all the water I can off the building. My hands are cold, so I'm gonna set the camera up and get started.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Might need the DeWalt to drive these in the whole way. Don't think the Ryobi's got the torque for it. Oh. And then just do it 14 more times.
It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
That worked a lot better. Still got both outside posts to put 2 holes in. I got all the center posts 1 lag in them, so almost there.
Times you need to go. Take a step back.